fifth graders. Today we are going to be doing this Edpuzzle together for our reading lesson. So sometimes I will tell you to stop and it will prompt you to type something in. So I need you guys to go and get or open up, if it's on the computer, the book that you're currently reading. What book is it? Type it in. What book are you currently reading and who is the author? Today we are talking about one way that we can get suggestions for what to read next. And we've done this before, but one way you can get suggestions for what to read next is by turning to your peers. Now, before, when we have done this, we have turned to our classmates within our own classes. And today we are going to do this again, but with the entire fifth grade. So we are going to all get to share our book recommendations for each other, from Miss Dickerson's class, Miss Rustoven's class, Miss Hogel's class, our online class. It's going to be one big combination of all of your peers' book suggestions of what they are currently reading. So I'm excited for us to get to do that. So now we're going to watch this example, book buzzing. So I recorded my recommendation for my book buzz. This is exactly what you guys are going to do when you go to record to share your recommendation with all of the fifth graders. Check out this video. Hello, fifth graders. Mrs. Hooper here to talk to you about one of my all-time favorite books. I'm so excited to share this book with you guys. This book is called The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, and it is the first in a trilogy of books. Okay, so there's 3 of them. That's what trilogy means. So The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. It's one of my all-time favorite books. The genre of this book is fantasy. It is a fantasy book. And the second thing that I'm going to talk to you about is a small summary. So this book is about a girl named Katniss Everdeen. And Katniss Everdeen lives in a place where they select 2 kids every year to go from each of the 12 districts to go into an arena and to fight each other until death. Okay, so at the very beginning of the book, they choose the students for that year. And you will see what happens whenever you read the book. I won't go too much further into it, but this book is all about what happens in the arena that year. One line from the book that I think is very intriguing is, "Oh, well, I think there will be 24 of us. Odds are someone else will kill him before I do." Okay, this book is filled with things like friendship, strength, perseverance. Those are 3 topics that I see a lot in this book, but it's really, really good. I think that all of you would love it. If you're looking for a book to read, The Hunger Games is a great place to start. All right, so that is, like I said, what you guys are going to be doing when you go to make your video. But let's get ready first. Hello. This says on your whiteboard, but here in just a minute, the video is going to stop and ask you to type this information in. Type in the title and author of the book you're currently reading. What genre is it? So in my example, you saw I shared that the book that I was recommending is a fantasy book. What genre is your book? Type in a couple of sentences that's a short summary. So you heard me talk about that in my example video, but just type in, just so that you're prepared and ready, a short couple of sentences summary about your book. And then I don't want you to type it in, but I want you to find it inside of your book. When I was looking at The Hunger Games, I tried to find a quote that kind of showed a little bit more of what the book is even about than I told in my summary, just to give the readers a little taste of how the author writes. So make sure you're ready with one line from the book that will really suck your reader in. And then I want you to type in at least 3 key topics. We talked about key topics yesterday in our books. So today we're going to be sharing that with the 5th grade peers, because sometimes it's nice whenever you are looking for the next book to read, if you're like, oh, this book is about friendship. I really wanted to read a feel-good book about friendship. Okay, so 3 key topics that your peers might find in the book. Type it in. All right, now it's time to book buzz. On your to-do list, you have this link to the 5th grade Flipgrid. When you click on this link, it is going to take you here. So this has my example video if you wanted to watch that one more time. It also tells you the things that you need to make sure you include in your book buzzing video. It's going to allow you to record for 2 minutes, so make sure you have all of this ready and written down so you're not wasting time in your 2-minute video. You'll press this record a response to get started. Have fun, guys. Either later on today or tomorrow, come back so that you can watch some of the other 5th grade students, their book buzzing videos, because they don't have reading until the afternoon. So come back later on to watch these videos. And if you're looking for your next book suggestion, this is a great place to turn to.